Hey, y'all. Lord have mercy. So, Megan definitely, pardon me for adjusting the camera, Megan definitely got the girls talking after midnight, y'all. I did a reading on the energy around his and what was going to come out of it with the industry versus the street last night. And when I got off of that reading, I had no idea that Nikki was going live and she was, live and direct. Okay? So when I started my reading, due to his song, Free Tory was trending. It was the number one trending hashtag on X, Twitter, whatever you call it nowadays. And then when I got off and I finished that reading, because that reading was over an hour, just over an hour. I stopped it because I could have went further, but I didn't want to make it too long because it takes forever to upload. And when I tell y'all, Nikki was trending number one, Bigfoot was trending number two, and Kelsey Nicole, or just Kelsey, was number three. And I said, what in the world happened? What's going on? Baby, I told y'all Megan bit off a little bit more than she can chew in this situation. I believe that she felt like she was having her Tupac hit him up moment. Only thing was, Tupac hit him up was so polarizing that nobody wanted to do the back and forth because they knew Pac was just getting warmed up and he wasn't going to stop. So before I go any further, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. Today, we're going to look at the energy between Megan versus Nikki, the Hotties versus the Barbs. And if I do say so myself, I believe Megan has awoken Roman, and we might just get a moment where Nikki taps back into that energy from Monster. And if that happens, man, oh man, I don't know how Megan can come back from that. So, needless to say, I picked a deck that represents Megan. For all of you that like to keep up with my decks, I picked this deck for Megan because she's into anime. So this is the anime tarot deck. Found it on Amazon if you're looking for it. You may be able to catch it on sale. If not, it's still an affordable deck. And then hey, it don't get no better than this, because y'all know I had no idea that this was about to jump off. Like, I ordered these cards weeks ago, and they were for a whole nother purpose. But they're perfect for this evening. The Barbie tarot deck, okay? Got these from Etsy. My apologies, I don't remember the name of the vendor on Etsy, but this might just be it. And catch them right now while they're on sale, because when they go back full price, they're over $75. So, yeah, I'm going to bed tonight because I'm not staying up with the shenanigans between these two. I need to get some rest, because once Nikki drops her song, it's going to be pandemonium. And I feel like it's going to be an onslaught of rebuttals after Nikki drops hers. So without any further ado, let me go ahead, cleanse the space. I'm going to put, let's see, I'll put Nikki's cards here. And I'm going to start off with Megan. Let's tap into the energy around Megan's side of this back and forth, because this has been going on for a long time and we need to see the energy on both sides. Megan, what is your actual problem with Nikki? What kicked this off that started this whole back and forth in the first place? Oh, her cards are sticking together. Okay. Justice comes out as the first card out the deck, and then you got the Sun. Sun is not just happier times. That means something was illuminated. Justice is something that came to light and brought balance. Okay. So what happened where you feel like either you were exposed or Nikki said something to you or about you that gave you some straightening? Because this is what this is feeling like already. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about juggling. If this is a personality trait, this is somebody going back and forth. This is somebody playing both sides of the fence. This is somebody being two-faced. Relationship, you know, juggling between two people. Now, I'm hoping that Nikki ain't taking over this energy over here, because her energy is very strong. But it seems to me that because we're in Megan's cards or energy, she feels like Nikki was going back and forth playing both sides of the fence with her. And this is why she had to defend herself. Interesting. Lord. Cards over here doing backflips, falling all over the floor. It's the end of the night now. I'm tired. I ain't got time for people with dramatic ass cards. Nine of Disc. So that would be the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is the independent woman. So make sure nothing else flipped over here. Nope, that was the only one. So independent woman in reverse is like Tasha K say, you ain't got it. I ain't got it. Okay? So, wow. So, the overall energy between these three cards, when you got Justice, the Two of Wands, which means there was a choice. Pardon me, everybody. I believe I said the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands, which means there's a choice. And the choice makes you the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now this makes sense. Pardon me, y'all. It's late and I'm tired. I've had a long day with limited amount of sleep. So, Megan, with this Justice, this is like the karmic scales being balanced due to a choice. And now you're upside down. Oh, Lord, is my candle over here popping? So you put yourself in a position to where you're out of balance. Something is going on with Megan due to the choices that she made, to where the karmic balance is putting her in the position to where she is no longer the independent woman. Now, independent means several things, not just her being an independent artist, but Independent woman in the upright means that she really don't need anybody for anything. Just somebody showing up and, assisting her here and there can take her to the Ten of Pentacles and help her to be in the highest level of success or vibration that she can be in. But this is topsy-turvy. She made this choice to do this song, to make this career move, and now it has her in reverse. Got it. Sorry, y'all, for the long explanation. Because it's weird. It's like her energy is kind of muddled. Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords is the card of being sneaky. And this card kept coming out in the last reading for Megan. Seven of Swords is moving like a snake, being manipulative, being conniving, being in a space or energy where you're moving in a slick way where you can't be trusted. Prince of Wands. So Prince of Wands represents new opportunities, new actions, new ideas, new ways of doing things. My throat is getting real scratchy. Princess of Swords. So your new actions, new way of doing things led you to this Princess of Swords energy. And a princess, is not really trained and skilled for war, for battle. They will run off and jump into a situation head first without evaluating it or being tactical. This is a person who can be led into a situation and then realize they're surrounded when it's too late. This is someone who will pop off and be quick to speak, but not think about what they say before they say it. So now that, it's like now that the bell is rung, it can't be unrung. And the karma that's coming out of making this decision has already started to put Megan in a negative position. So, man, Two of Swords. Okay, so Two of Swords is like things coming to light. You got the Sun and Two of Swords. Things coming to light that will cause someone to be cut off, shunned, right? I'm hearing the phrase, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. Explain that. Break that down for me. For this, oh yeah, Ten of Wands. Yep. Ten of Wands falls under Justice, which is the card of cosmic or karmic balance. So this is like she has the weight of the world on her shoulders now, that she has went this extra mile to take this new action, which would be dropping this song and going hard. And now it's like, man, when I tell you the cards are coming out similar to the last reading, Ten of Swords. Now it's like she feels betrayed because things aren't working out the way that she thought that they would. Why is that? Six of Cups. The choice that she made due to energy from things that happened in the past. Six of Cups is things that happen, in that throwback Thursday type energy. Things that happen with people, places, and things from the past. So this is something that has literally happened over time, like 6 months up to 6 years. And it's the reason for making this choice, Two of Wands. So Three of Disc. Three of Disc is a card of going into a collaboration, contract negotiation and agreement. Okay, the regular Lenormand, this is someone going off into a marriage. Okay, so being that this is a card of collaboration and it falls under the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, somebody may have hyped her up to jump off the porch and they let her be the face of this situation. But what she didn't think about was, because she's the face of this, she will bear the brunt of however this turns out. Five of Swords. So why is this Five of Swords falling under this Seven of Swords? Because that's conflict in communication, being argumentative, being aggressive in how you speak to someone. But falling under Seven of Swords, meaning that this is a overlay for the underplay. So even though she did this dish, she came at everybody the way she came at them, she dragged everybody the way she dragged them, there's an underlying motive here. Prince of Wands, which will be the Knight of Wands, under the Emperor. Now, Knight of Wands, Prince of Wands, however you call it. That's, if you know, here for the short time, not the long time. In and out type energy. That's the hit it and quit it type energy. And then you have this falling under the Emperor, which is very interesting. Like I told y'all, there is a hidden energy, a hidden motive, somehow, some way that is behind this, and there was a collaboration or an agreement to put this out. This wasn't a independent effort where she came up with this by herself and put it out. This went before someone else. It's like it went before, like if you do it the corporate way, like somebody hears it, they listen to it, they approve it, right? This went before someone else. High Priestess, okay? High Priestess is pretty much the bearer of all knowledge. She holds the secret scribe. She has the keys to the vault. And this High Priestess who holds all the secrets falls right up under the Princess of Swords. Now, you see you got an Emperor and you have a High Priestess. Like I said, this went, you know, through a approval process. This went through someone. This was vetted by someone, and they agreed that they would work with this, they would push this, they would drop this. This wasn't just the independent effort as Megan would want us to believe it is. There's something about this that feels corporate. Which is interesting because I didn't get that before, but it's a very strong energy of, you know, upper management, upper echelon, higher approval. Somebody has to sign off on this. See, this is why you got to think before you jump off the porch. You can't just let somebody, you know, put a choke chain around your neck and tell you to be on go. Because somebody, I don't think they thought the backlash was going to be the way that it is. Tell me more. The Moon. So what's going on with these secrets? Because the Moon is falling under this Ten of Wands and Justice, which means behind the scenes some things are in shambles. Because Justice is bringing karmic balance. Ten of Wands is the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. So they're keeping this a secret behind the scenes, that somebody is worried that this energy is not working out the way that they thought it would. Why is this not working out the way that they thought it would? The Sun. Now, the Sun is supposed to bring happier times. It's one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck. But the Sun is falling under the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups, which means, oh, I get it now. Okay. So the decision to revisit and to revamp situations from the past, dare I say it, y'all, this feels like, you know, somebody was vibing on that hip hop is 50 type energy. Follow me now, because, you know, it might not make sense for some if you're not an old school hip hop fan, where battle was huge. Like in the 90s, I'll even, you know, let's take it back to Roxanne Shante, because she's the high priestess, the mother of battle rap. She created it. Like 14 years old, pulling up on people and jumping out of limo with a fur coat, you know, handling grown men at the club at their own show, taking the mic and taking their show over. Roxanne literally created, you know, the whole lane for diss rap. Not just battle rap, because she would come and battle people at their shows and diss them at their own shows, and then make records literally going in on the whole crew. So somebody felt like, you know, it would be a good idea to bring back that old school energy, to bring back that vibe where you had competitors, you had gladiators. Got it. But she ended up on the wrong side of right. Megan ended up ass out on the other side of this agreement. Now, look at this, the bottom of the deck, the Devil and the Three of Swords. So it ended up becoming chaotic and toxic and brought heartbreak. Tell me more about that. Took a minute for her side to warm up, but I got it now. King of Wands. So, So King of Wands is a fire sign if we're talking about zodiac. King of Wands represents Sagittarius first, but it represents Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries if you're talking about the suit of fire. But in its personal energy, it represents Sagittarius. I see where this is going. So this Emperor who is advising her over her career, that is a Sagittarius, felt like the spirit of battle would be healthy for the culture, because real hip-hop evolved out of the street, out of battle rap, out of being aggressive and challenging, you know, other MCs, right? Before I go any further, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all, the Death card, and it falls under this Seven of Swords and this Five of Swords. They didn't expect this to spark up this whole entire mosh pit that's coming. Like, it's about to be energy so thick that they should have had 5 more songs queued up ready to go. I'll just put it that way. I just told somebody, not even, I want to say hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago, that I felt like Nikki is about to give Megan the battle that she refused to give Remy. So, Five of Wands. Yeah, this is going into war, okay? They're about to go into the hip-hop kumite, y'all. If you don't know about the kumite, look up Jean-Claude Van Damme and the underground fights in Asia. This is about to be a knockout, drag-out diss war. And the funniest part about it is no one anticipated things turning out this way because they underestimated Nikki. Okay? I don't know if they felt like Nikki was no longer in her bag, or, you know, Nikki didn't go back and forth with Remy. She's not in that energy anymore. But they forget that Nikki went back and forth toe to toe with Little Kim. Four of Swords. Oh, man. Now, I've said this in readings before, but I didn't expect this to pop up here. When this is all said and done, Megan's going to realize she's a pawn, because they're going to lay what's left of her career to rest. It's not that she'll stop working in entertainment, but she will definitely have to transition into another field. Because here it is, the Princess of Swords, which represents an air sign. And this is someone who can be impetuous and possibly immature. Like, they'll jump into something before they completely think it out. And then you got this High Priestess. Okay? So not just representing the secrets that are around her, but there is a powerful woman that she's around. I won't say necessarily attached to. And this whole situation, when it's all said and done, they're going to let it play out because, oh my God, y'all. They're going to let this play out because when it's all said and done, they know that it will be the final nail in the coffin. And once that happens, Four of Swords, they're going to lay their business arrangement to rest. Goodness. Art. Okay. So art is a extra character card that they add into this deck. And it's falling under Justice, Ten of Wands, and the Moon. So this is the secret behind why they're pushing this art. Or this style of art, rather. The Chariot. Something's about to come out real soon that's going to be illuminated around what happened in this vehicle. And I picked up on that in the last reading. That energy was strong. It was the whole first row if you watched the Hiss reading. Bottom of the deck. While people were partying, having a good time, but it also had to do with third-party energy. Prince of Swords. So Prince of Swords will be the Knight of Swords, meaning somebody's going to rush in with a message. This falls under the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, because in this deck they call them disc, and the King of Wands. So This is action being taken and someone coming in swiftly with the rebuttal. We already know Nikki's on her ass. You know, within 15 minutes of Megan's song dropping, Nikki was already going live talking about she was in the studio. So she ain't even let it marinate for 24 hours. Princess of Coins falls under the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Death. Okay? So I said before that if Megan doesn't get out of this energy and choose to rise above this, this is going to kill, a lot of the energy around her career, because this isn't like regular beef. It's like people have been sitting around waiting for this moment. It's weird. It's like everyone knew this was an overlay for the underplay, but Megan somehow. Explain this. King of Swords, Ace of Disc. Okay, King of Swords is a businessman. Okay, and like I said before in the last reading, this is a wordsmith. This is someone who is very analytical. They're head over heart every single time. This is someone that's about their dollar. They're about the profit margin. They're about the profit and loss, the P&L statement, right? And this person is looking at the money that is spent, the money that is made, and they're making a head over heart decision that has to do with business. Funny enough, this falls under this Emperor, this Page, not Page, the Prince, which is like the Knight of Wands. Y'all. Oh, Megan, girl. How did you not see this coming? See, she's so busy over here talking about her exploits with this Knight of Wands energy. Because like I said, the Knight of Wands is here for the short time, not the long time. This is somebody that's here for tonight, but got a flight in the morning. They're not going to stick around. You know, they'll have fun with you for the moment, but, you know, in a couple hours, they got to go, or in the morning, don't worry about making me nothing to eat. Where's my drawers? Where's my pants? It's been real. It's been fun, right? So, she's been having her hot girl energy, pop, lock, and dropping it. But she didn't pay attention to the way the energy was moving around the business, the negotiations, the contracts and agreements that were coming on the table. And remember, guys, she said before she didn't really read her contract with Carl, right? This is feeling like this all over again. Now, that was in reverse. Well, not in reverse, but upside down in the deck. Six of Swords. So, yeah, Megan thought that, she was going to leave, toxic situations and move into something better. But it's looking like these people, and I'm purposely not naming them, but it's looking like these people have decided to relinquish this agreement, to release and let go and cut their losses and move on to better opportunities. Man. So I'm going to cut this here because I don't want to take too long on Megan's side of it, because it took a while to get this side warmed up because her cards were sticking together, and it's like she's very guarded and cagey at this time. So I had to I had to let that rock how it was going to go. Man, talk about the overlay for the underplay. So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's clear the energy and tap into the energy around Nikki. Because, honey, when I saw that even the saying Bigfoot was trending, I said, oh, this is about to be petty. Oh, Lord. This is about to go down in history. Now, Nikki, what is the energy around you and the behind the scenes tea with this beef with Megan? How did this start with you, or how do you feel about this? What's the energy around it? Okay, Four of Swords. Interesting enough, this is the first card out. Four of Swords. Nikki's saying she's going to lay this to rest. Three of Wands. And she's going to make a bag off of it. This is, going to be a blessing in disguise. This is going to be like a ship's coming in for her. Four of Wands, and it's going to feed off into her family, her marriage, her stability. So, wow. The hardest line that Megan had in the song was about, they ain't mad at me, they mad at Megan's Law. But from what I'm looking at with Nikki is going to flip this and use this in real time, in real life, and have it pay off in her marriage and in the stability of her career and her bank account. So, Three of Coins. So now Megan decided that she's going to collaborate. She's going to work together with whomever she works with and does whatever she needs to do. And y'all, I've already seen like the snippet between her and her producer and him creating a track with his voice in the back that says "Giddy Up." So her collaborations have already started. They're already underway. Ace of Swords. This is a card that represents truth. So it's like Nikki is looking at this not from the battle standpoint, but from the business standpoint that happens to come out of battle. This is literally somebody telling you, I'm going to drag you to hell and make you pay me for it. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they were paying $250 per person for the advertisement of his on X and I want to say IG. And it started within the hour after the lyric video came out in the wee hours of the morning, pretty much after 12 last night. What'd I tell you? Nikki says she's going to get a bag out of this. Not for nothing. I'm not going to just drag you for the sake of dragging you. I'm going to drag you and I'm going to get paid for it. I'm going to make this lucrative. And it falls under the Four of Swords. Me burying you, bringing you to arrest, putting the last nail in your coffin is going to be profitable for me. I'm going to solidify the bag as I lay you to rest. That's cocky. But, I mean, it is Nikki. She is a Sagittarius, the Magician and the Fool, which falls under the Three of Wands. So she feels like you manifested this. You took a leap of faith. You jumped off the porch. You ran into the street without looking. And due to you jumping off the jumping off the porch with the big dogs, you brought this opportunity. This opportunity fell in her lap. Now, interesting enough, I listen to both women from time to time, but I can't say that I got a dog in the fight either way. When I listened to Nicki's album, me personally, sonically, it felt nice, but I felt like something was missing, because it's like, I was looking for, being that this is supposed to be the retirement album, I was looking for Nicki to have a Roman type moment, and it didn't feel like it was going to show up. So now we're going to get this Roman moment out of Nicki making this bag to go full throttle Roman Reloaded on Megan. And I wouldn't be surprised if Nicki didn't take this Roman energy and add it to her album and make a deluxe album and chart off of it and tour off of it and make a large amount of money off of it. Because this is what this is feeling like to me. Oh, Nicki got a lot to say. These cards, ooh, Lord. It was like whole half a deck was trying to jump out. So 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is, honey, she was Johnny on the spot. She was swift with it. She came with it. Remember I said, Nicki came and pulled up not even a good 15 minutes after Megan dropped that song. Because 4 of Wands, you talked about her marriage, her stability. 4 of Wands represents, marriage, engagement, family. So because you played with her family, you played with her marriage, you woke up the dungeon dragon. 9 of Coins. Now, Nicki's 9 of Coins is in the upright. This is the independent woman, which means she's coming out on top. And it's falling under the 3 of Coins, which means whatever collaborations that she decides to do in this moment, they're going to literally bring her even more money. So let's say, remember the last go round with Remy, where Nicki said, I don't make diss tracks, I make hit records. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but my point is, she came out with no frauds. And she brought out Drake and she brought out Tunchi, right? Lil Wayne. If she was to collaborate this 3 of Coins, because remember, it is alleged that Megan dissed Drake. So if she is to bring out people on the track and collaborate with people on the track that Megan dissed, 3 people that Megan dissed, do you realize how epic that would be? Now, I'm pretty sure she can handle her by herself, but just think about how that would look as a united front. It would literally be the energy of Hit 'em Up 2.0. In Roman Reloaded monster form. I literally listened to the track from Kanye West, Monster, today. And the way Nicki dominated that song with those men on the song, it was like it was her song and she invited them to, to play along. It wasn't even like she was a feature. So imagine if she brought us back into that energy and brought these three of coins, these three other people, or whoever, the collaborators, and just go full-fledged monster on Megan. Y'all, that would be crazy. The internet would crash. I say go for it. Hip hop is hip hop. Now, oh, see, here we go. We've got this Emperor falling under the Ace of Swords. So, Emperor represents truth. This is a boss. This is someone who is a leader of industry. Okay? This is someone saying, you know, move forward. It's a go. Y'all. I just got an idea and I don't even want to say it. That would be too crazy. 8 of coins. It's a go. Working. 8 of coins. That's the card of work. Possibly working together. Okay? This is about to go to a wild place, y'all. Oh, Megan. And it's also looking like this person may possibly approach Nikki with the idea. It wouldn't even be Nikki's idea this time. Oh. Now, I said in that last reading, if any of you watch that his reading, where I said that there is a wordsmith, a man who is a king of swords that should not be played with, and if Megan drops this and she leaves this alone, it would be safe for her to just leave this where it is. But if she drags this man again, says anything about this man again, it's going to be detrimental, because this man is going to come through and usher in a whole new movement against her. Well, look at this at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. And it looks like the King of Swords would be more than happy to approach Nikki, to ask Nikki to do a collaboration with him. Oh my God. This just keeps getting worse. This keeps getting worse. The Hierophant. Baby, this is looking like the industry is with Nikki. Don't this card actually look like, you know, Nikki-esque? Okay? This feels like her energy. The industry is with Nikki. And this is why this is falling under the 10 of coins and the 4 of swords. Y'all, they about to form Voltron. I probably should have lit a cigar before I did this reading, because mercy, they're about to form Voltron. Yep. The Death card falls under the Magician and the Fool, which means you manifested this. You jumped out here. You popped out here. You went head first without thinking. The 2 of Cups. This was what Megan thought that she was going to do. She was going to slaughter Nikki by, you know, collapsing the credibility of her and her marriage. Well, the thing is, I mean, we've heard the same thing over and over and over about Nikki's husband. And she ain't left yet, honey. She ain't gonna leave. Not for what we've heard, okay? Whether right, wrong, indifferent, true or not, she's gonna ride for him. You know, if she ever chooses to leave, it's not gonna be for anything like what Megan said, because she's already agreed to stay. Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords represents an air sign, but this also represents a female that is a wordsmith, okay? So when you've got this 4 of Wands, you're looking at, you know, someone's stability, somebody's structure, someone's marriage, and the 8 of Wands. Like, it's like you just popped out. You just came out out of nowhere with this song, with this lyric about her family, right? And yes, we know they've been going back and forth. This has been going on for years. They've had this long going thing for a while. This is not new. Before I even started this reading, shout out to Milagro. I was watching Mob Radio, and honey, literally, you could have hit me with a feather and knocked my ass over when Milagro posted Megan called the Breakfast Club to speak to Charlemagne. And she said, how do you talk about Megan's Law and then get up and talk to Charlemagne after Charlemagne was accused of what he was accused of with, what's the girl name? I believe it's Jessica Reed. And I said, well, damn. Open and shut case right there. No lies told. If you feel that way about Nikki's family and Megan's Law, that should have gone the same way with Charlemagne if that was your stance. I totally agreed with that. So, Three of Swords, card of heartbreak. So, once this energy starts to culminate, like I said, everybody forms Voltron. People start, getting their energy up, getting hyped up, getting geeked up. I'm hearing in the back of my head the track Drake Back to Back. So it's like back to back diss songs, possible unexpected collaborations. It's going to lead to heartbreak for Megan, but it's going to lead to a payout for Nikki, the Wheel of Fortune. So, Ace of Swords. Hold on, let me move these candles out the way so I can have a little bit more space here. Okay, so Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the Chariot, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. And then you got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. This is obsessive, compulsive type energy, toxic energy, okay? Y'all, this deck was pretty much made for this reading because so many of these looks remind me of different images that we've seen with Nikki. This one definitely reminds me of a Nikki type look. But let me move forward. That card to me represents the drag from hell that's going to come when Nikki starts to delve into what happened the night that everything jumped off in the car. The truck, rather, because the Chariot is a vehicle. I feel and I believe, allegedly, that Nikki has some information that she's sitting on. And this tea is piping hot. I don't know if this is going to go into a song, but it may go off into a Queen radio or Barb's blog of some kind. Oh my gosh. Megan, you jumped off the porch with the wrong person. You picked a fight with the wrong person. Y'all, what I say, the Lovers. The Lovers represents choice, and it also represents a lover. Now, Megan has already gotten Nikki to speak on the fact that she's had a conversation with Kelsey and she could possibly have Kelsey, on air with her. And she was breaking down the background of how Megan went behind Kelsey's back to get next to Tori. So this is not just diss record energy. This is full on expose type energy. Honey, you put a battery in Nikki's back, and I feel for you, because when you're tired and you're gasping for air, she's gonna just be getting started. Ooh, this is rough. And I want y'all to understand, I'm not a Barb, I'm not a Hottie, but I am a fan of hip hop from its inception. And as far as I'm concerned, all is fair in love and bars as long as you leave the children out. Now, once Megan commented on Nicki's marriage, she set the bar. Unfortunately, she didn't realize that that bar was set so low that you have to pull up on your motorbike next to the lake of fire to watch Nikki swim out to go up under it. So this is about to get intense. Two of Wands, Six of Swords. So, yeah. Two of Wands represents a choice. Six of Swords represents going forward towards victory. So now Nikki has decided to take this on full throttle, and she's going to ride this out until she is the last person standing. She has turned this into a mission. Whew. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody coming through, like literally obliterating you in style. King of Wands under the Queen of Swords. So remember I said this person represents a Sagittarius. And I'm understanding how this ties together, okay? I don't know what possibly happened between a figurehead at Rock Nation and Nikki. But this person falling under the Queen of Swords, which would represent Megan, is also a puzzle piece to why this is about to go so hard. Queen of Coins. Can you say ka-ching? This is the established queen. This is the wealthy queen. She represents the wife, the mother, the sage, right? This is the most seasoned and established queen. Five of Cups. So this is going to be a very unrequited, painful situation when it's all said and done for Nikki. Because, like I said, Nikki is going to live up to her last name, her marital last name. Honey, she is about to be the petty boss, okay? She's going to be the petty god when this is all said and done. Goodness, goodness, goodness. And Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck is going to be a very, very hard pill to swallow. This is going to be a very big unrequited offer for Megan. This Page of Wands. She about to go Roman / 50 Cent. Y'all. Nothing good on the end of this, on the back end of this, is going to come out of this for Megan. Yes, you know, Megan came out swinging. She got the girls talking. But when I say to you, the conversation is about to shift and be so different, I give it the next 2 to 3 days. The next 72 hours. Right now, it is Friday, I believe, what is it, the 26th? Friday, January the 26th. I give it until, what is that, Monday the 29th? By Monday, the conversation is going to shift. Now, I'm not saying that Megan doesn't have another song in the holster, but what I am saying is whatever Megan's backup song is after his, it's not enough. It's like comparing crumbs to a loaf of bread. It's not enough. Man, Ace of Wands coming through full throttle, full steam ahead. This is, man, this is that Roman energy. This is coming through a masculine energy. This is that big D energy, that eggplant, okay? And this is falling under that King of Wands. Page of Swords, 5 of Swords. So this shows that, you know, Nikki was keeping her ear to the street. She was watching. She was paying attention. She was in those internet streets. That's why she responded so swiftly. And she came back ready, honey. 5 of Swords. Oh, she was ready for that work, for war. Okay? Yeah. Page of Coins. This is going so hard until somebody wants to apologize. Literally, this is like your mother chastising you until you apologize. I'm going to end it there. Y'all, bottom of the deck, Strength. Strength is the card of the Leo. Don't be surprised if Nikki comes out and says, hashtag free Tory, or I stand with Tory. I got this earlier in my head, and I didn't even say it when I was over here talking about the collaborations. It would be crazy, but I would not put it past Nikki to either put Tory's voice in a song or get a sample. And if that happens, if they have enough time to clear it, that will clear Megan from this whole entire battle for the duration of life. Now, I'm not going to say Megan didn't have, you know, good bars. She had some decent bars, but she needs more work with her bar structure and her cadence. And if you know real hip-hop, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Because the cadence of a song can pretty much change and elevate the whole energy or the whole meaning of what's being said. Because it can take it from a simple line to a double to a triple entendre. Just with the cadence alone. Y'all. Man, 2024 is 2024ing like she has never 2024 before. And when I tell you this year is the year of exposure, this year is the year of people, dragging people in the middle of the street, this rap battle is no different. But like I said, y'all, all is fair in love and bars. And I thank you for watching this reading, for your support. And let me know down in the comments, which side you're on, who you choose, who you think is going to be the victor of this back and forth, and how you felt about Megan's song His versus what do you think Nikki actually has to come. Now, I give Megan, I'm not going to lie, I give her a 7. It's the technicalities of the song that could have made it a lot better. Like I said, the bar structure and the cadence and how she performed it, that's also things that could have been cleaned up by the engineer. So they could have fixed that for her. But her visual, she looked good. I don't know why she keeps being hatched out of eggs and crawling out of snakes. That whole belly of the beast thing that she's doing, and, posing in between devil horns, that's going to come back to bite her in the ass eventually. Like I said, I don't have a dog, a pony, or a horse in this race. I like the competitive spirit of real hip hop. So may the best woman win. And I'll see y'all down in the comments. Talk to you tomorrow. Or better yet, pull up on Wednesday when I got my live, because we gon' kiki, okay? Have a good night, everybody. This meeting, y'all. Lord have mercy. We've been in a meeting. This reading is adjourned. Kick it with y'all later. Bye-bye.